Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of March 2025. So grab yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee. I'm enjoying my afternoon coffee during your reading. I don't always drink an afternoon coffee, but I literally just went out and ran a 5K just on my own, not a race, and did a leg workout. So I want to film some more. So it's an afternoon coffee type of day. Anyways, there's a lot going on astrologically this month that I feel like will benefit you, but will also create massive change in your life, okay? So on the 1st, we have Venus retrograding in the sign of Aries. This is an interesting placement because anything involving another fire sign is quite a congenial spot for you, okay? So Venus rules over relationships and beauty, your sense of beauty, creation, things like that. So that's retrograding, meaning that this planet, which normally gives you blessings and protection in that area, is sort of reconfiguring itself, okay? The energies are much more changeable when planets are retrograde. So your relationships themselves and your sense of confidence, self-worth, beauty, your creative output, these things are very malleable in March, okay? So yeah, that goes retrograde in Aries on the 1st, and then it will move into the sign of Pisces on the 27th, still retrograde, okay? Then on the 3rd of March, we have Mercury moving into the sign of Aries. Mercury rules over technology, communication. Aries is very forthcoming, assertive, taking care of itself first and foremost, okay? Then we have a lunar eclipse happening in Virgo on the 14th. This sets off eclipse season. And if you're unfamiliar, eclipse seasons happen twice a year, and they are times of intense change, transformation, endings, and new beginnings. If you look back in your life on any moment of great endings and transformation, chances are they happen during an eclipse season or shortly before or after, okay? So that eclipse is on the 14th, and then the second eclipse is an Aries solar eclipse on the 29th. So in between those two dates are going to be peak eclipse season, but this energy will be felt before and after the eclipse. So you may actually be feeling it right now, this time of karmic change, endings, release, transformation. Usually karmic cycles come to an end during eclipse seasons. They demand that we finally learn the lessons we were supposed to learn and release any old baggage, relationships that no longer serve us, things like that. So a lot of that sort of messaging may apply to you at this time, Sagittarius, okay? On the 15th, the day after the lunar eclipse, we have Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Aries as well. So yet another retrograde, now in the sign of travel, communication, all of that. Business, and again, similar vibes, you know, with the retrogrades. And then on the 20th, Aries season begins. On the 29th, Mercury retrograde will move into Pisces, move backwards into Pisces from Aries. And then on the 30th, we have Neptune moving into the sign of Aries. This is a big transit because Neptune does not move quickly. It is a very far out there planet. It's an outer planet, right? So it moves very slowly. And what you're probably already experiencing and what you're going to see changing all around you at this time is people's belief systems, because Neptune rules over the unseen realm, our spirituality, our religion, our moral code. You may notice some people around you who they're changing those things up suddenly, and you're saying to yourself, I never would have thought this person would have entered their religious era or become an atheist or switched up their political way of thinking, you know? People may be changing on that unseen level, and it may be shocking to you. You're just like, whoa, I never thought they would have changed in that way. And you may be changing in that way as well. You know, the way that you navigate in all things that are not physical. You know, your moral code, your ethics, the way you like going about life, your belief systems, your philosophies, they are changing, all right? Okay, and we may see a global shift in those beliefs as well, with this being in the sign of Aries, which is very much all about the self. For a lot, this whole month, it just feels like a giant wake-up call for anyone who is a people pleaser, a light worker, an empath, or just overall puts people first, like ahead of themselves. This whole month is radiating this energy of like, it's time to wake up and start caring for yourself first and foremost. And we really are being blessed by all this Aries energy, because Aries is about self. And that's, why this collective wisdom is coming through of setting strong boundaries, taking care of yourself first, and having that be your most powerful way in which you give back to society as well as yourself, okay? I kind of like the glare that's going on the camera right now. There's like direct sunlight hitting the camera, but not me. It's creating an interesting visual. Anyways, let's dive into your reading, Sagittarius. I'm just babbling, drinking my coffee. First card out, you have Soulmates with the root chakra. So Sagittarius, a lot of y'all are in love this month. It definitely feels like relationships are quite strong. Connecting with a soulmate. Feeling that soulmate love enter your life. And you know what? If you're single and you can't get your mind off someone, you're waiting for them to come back around, for example, take away their face, take away their name, and just feel that love that you want to feel, and just allow it to permeate your being. Don't attach the name, don't attach the face. Universe will deliver for you. But if you keep telling the universe, I want this person in this way, and that person's not ready to love you in that way, or they're just not ever going to be ready, you're blocking your own love life at that point. I don't know why. I feel like that was a powerful message for a lot of people. And this doesn't just apply to love life either, which is the funny thing. It's anything in life, If you're saying, universe, I really want money to come through in this specific way, through this specific stream of income, what you're doing is you're outlining exactly how you're getting the manifestation. And the thing is, that specific stream may not be ready. It might not be right for you. It might not be best for the collective if your money came through in that way. But if you're setting the intention, I want money generally, the universe may deliver your manifestation through a different stream, a different way. But if you're so gung-ho on having certain means to your ends, you can actually do a lot of blocking of your own manifestation ability. Don't worry about the how. Don't worry about the path to getting there. Just set your intention to experience the feeling of the manifestation you want. And for you, this could be love, a happy relationship where you're both focusing on the future, building a future together, and really growing individually, but together, So beautiful. Just focus on that. Don't focus on the ego part of it, the person, the name, how they look, etc., etc., etc. Universe will take care of you and deliver you someone or something that is even better than you could have asked for. Always. If you let the universe decide for you instead of trying to decide yourself, I promise you, you will be receiving something better than you asked for, because your consciousness is only a small little sliver of the whole pie. The universe is the whole pie. They see everything that you don't see, and they will deliver something that you don't even realize that you want, when you take away the outlining of it and say, I need it to come through in this exact way. Let that be in the universe's hands, God's hands, Spirit's hands, your deity's hands, whatever you believe in, their hands. Okay? Fate's hands. And it will be even better than expected. Okay. We have the fire dance coming through from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. Yes, a dance of passion, a dance of manifestation, change, transformation. There's a lot of changes that'll be taking place for you, Sagittarius, this month. Absolutely. And you are the fire being, the fire entity. The fire fairy is connecting with you and dancing into your reading. I'm seeing, when I connect with the fire spirit, it eats away what's ready to be eaten away, and it just breathes warmth and life into what needs warmth and life. It's a very transformative, transmuting spirit force, and with eclipse season happening here, and it's interesting because she's dancing in front of the sun, which it plays a obviously big role into eclipses. It's going to be taking a lot out of your life that's ready to be burned away, and bringing forth a lot of very passionate, very exciting things in your life. And I don't know why these messages are giving me goosebumps. Wow. Yes, there will be a lot of change for you in the month of March. But let's see from the tarot. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you guys, this is romance. This is love. This is love. This is even friendships and community. It's just matters of the heart, connecting on a soul level with people around you. Very beautiful. I'm also seeing a lot of creative outputs, creative ideas that you give yourself the space to explore and move forward with, which is just so beautiful. Wow. Things feel really aligned on a heart-based level. Lots of beautiful memories. The Star. The Star. The card of manifesting your wildest dreams and being so connected to all that is. You are a creative goddess or god this month, y'all. You see the potential, the vision, the higher vision of a relationship, of these creative projects, of like what you can be. You're very much like, you see the future very clearly. And you're ready to pour that future down into present day reality. You know the steps you need to take, the actions you need to take, and you have the utmost faith and confidence in taking those steps. You're very clear-minded, very connected, very psychic. And just, there's a sensuality that I'm picking up from you guys as well. Someone is viewing you as very, very beautiful. Like a really big admirer here. Just every ounce, every drop of you is being admired by someone, which is just so amazing, you know, to be loved in that way. And I'm just noticing like lotuses. A lotus may be a very powerful spiritual symbol for you at this time, Sagittarius. You had to grow through the mud, the muck, the shadows. It feels like things have been very challenging for you, you know, overcoming some of these issues. And I don't know, there's just something about March. It's going to be very transformative, you know. Things are turning around, things are changing. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse, yeah. So as mentioned, Venus goes retrograde in Aries on the 1st of this month. And this can bring up potential issues in the home and relationships. So work through these issues. Choose your battles wisely, but do not sweep things under the rug is what I want to say. There's a message here of letting fate and time finish what it's trying to say here. There's a beauty, there's a wisdom in letting other people figure out their own problems. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I guess that's a channeled message. Letting other people figure out their own problems will create more peace and serenity in the home. But you may feel called spiritually at times to talk about those problems and share your wisdom on those problems, your guidance, your advice, your input. You act as a mirror for certain relationships. And these could be romantic relationships that you live with. This could be, if you live with family, your family, you know, whatever it may be. You are a very important mirror for this person, reflecting back parts of themselves that they cannot see. So whenever you feel psychically called to, you know, drop your opinion onto their life or share a certain wisdom, a certain insight with them, then by all means do it. But after that, hands off, let them make their own decisions and just observe what they choose to do. Okay, make sure that actions and words are aligned. And I mean, that's all that there is to maintaining healthy relationships, setting boundaries, communicating effectively. Second row of cards out, we have Judgment. And this is coming out underneath the Page of Cups. Uprights, okay. It definitely feels like this is going to be a specific message. You and someone else are deciding to leave the past in the past and to proceed into the future together, okay? So for example, like let's just say you have been in a long-term relationship for 10 years now, and you've been trying to hang on to your old cars, you know, trying to just fix them up whenever they would break and whatever. And it's like you and your partner both decide, you know what, this is going to be the year we finally get new cars. We're leaving the past in the past. It could be something as simple as that. It could be something as complex as, you know, your best friend and you both recently went through a breakup and you're both trying to figure things out with your partners and you're both deciding together, you know what, we're leaving them in the dust, okay? We'll start dating, and then you make out with your best friend. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many examples of how this can come through. Listen to your own intuition on how this applies to your life. But I'm seeing the decision, the judgment call being made. We're leaving the past in the past and moving forward together. We're in this together. Okay. It feels, partnerships are very strong. I got goosebumps again. Okay. You may be deciding to better yourself, and someone wants to come along with you on the journey. You know, I feel like I keep giving this example. My whole entire personality right now is training for a marathon. So if I'm going to give the example again, it's like, for example, like if you're training for a marathon, it's like maybe you have a friend or your partner and it's like, you know what, I'm going to sign up for this too and I'm going to train with you. And you have a training buddy and it's really cool, you know? It's like we're deciding to embark on this new journey together, and you know, our old lifestyles in the past. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. You get what I'm saying? Partnerships, soulmates, very, very strong. Deciding to embark on this future journey and leave the past in the past. Very strong. Okay. We have the Four of Cups upright. Now, this card says a lot, and there's been this massive collective message coming through in all of the March readings about learning how to receive. And this beautifully depicts that, you know. He is clearly dissatisfied with life. He has 3 cups, so he feels like he should be grateful for what he has, because he does have 3 cups. Some people only have 1 cup. Some people only have 2. Some have none, you know. He has 3 cups. He's feeling like, I should be grateful for this, you know, whatever. But secretly, he wants that 10 of Cups moment, right? He wants more. And so he asks for it, he prays for it, whatever. Universe says, you know what? You do deserve more cups, and brings him a cup. But his arms are crossed. He's not reaching out and taking it because he is, like we said, outlining how he wants to receive this cup. He thinks it's going to come in through this exact mean and method, and the universe brings it right to his doorstep, right in front of his face, but he refuses it. You know, this could be you literally refusing help. You're saying to the universe, man, finances are so tough right now. I wish I had some help. And then you have a friend who's like, you know what? Let me take you out and let me pay for you. And then when, you know, the bill comes around, you're like, no, let me pay for you. And it's like, didn't you just ask for financial help, my friend? Like, universe gives you a friend who wants to pay for your bill, and then you refuse it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're rejecting the very thing you asked for. So when you learn how to receive in these small ways, it can go a long, long way. And then, yeah, speaking of Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, cornucopia energy. For a lot of you guys, you're learning how to receive commitment and money, financial help, physical help. Yes, there could be a new source of income, a new source of very beautiful commitment, longevity, etc., coming through for you. Very, very stunning here. And aces always are just so positive. So enjoy it, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been one of the most positive readings for March, to be honest with you. You're the 11th sign I'm filming for, so that says a lot. That says a lot. I hope you enjoy this month. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that's always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.